Hello everyone and welcome back to more Stardew Valley. In the last episode we went to the Skull Caves for a little bit, and unfortunately I didn't make it too far, mostly because we were experiencing some issues with like drifting, but I've restarted the game since then, so hopefully that's not going to be the case again. Otherwise we just did more of the gifting thing. Got a couple of cutscenes though, which is nice. Load up those kegs there, and then let's see what the spirits say today. Good humor. Okay, so we'll try to go back out to the Skull Cave. And, okay, I was waiting for a cutscene, because the last 2 days in a row we had one as soon as we stepped outside. Let me drop off the wine here, and then check the mail. Alright, got a new recipe there. Yeah, you can see the recipes are really starting to come in now that we've started, getting higher up in hearts with people. Oh, nice! And Marnie gave us some hay. That's actually really helpful. Oh, cool. Also, looks like the wizard has a quest for us for some void essences, which we've been giving him anyway, so that will not be a problem at all. I'm actually going to go do that, I think, right away. One, so I don't forget, and then also because we need to check the wagon out there today anyway. Okay, got all the animals all taken care of and stuff, and I think while I'm down here, I'm actually going to buy a pig, which is going to eat away at most of our money, but at the same time, I really want to get started on getting a pig going as soon as possible. Also, these forageables have been sitting there for a lot longer than I thought they would, but it's really not even worth my time to pick them up. But before we go about buying animals, let me go ahead and check. Ooh, you know what, though? I'm kind of thinking that we should save our money. Like, hold off on the pig for at least a few more days, because we have something coming up that we'll want money for. So I think I am actually going to hold off for a little bit. But let's go ahead and bring this void essence to the wizard here. Oh, nice, and gave us 1,000 gold for that. And that also gives us hearts with him, I'm pretty sure. Probably still only at 1, though. Oh no, we got up to 2. That's awesome. That's actually very helpful. Okay, decision time. Do I really want to buy this pig right now? I do have a few more days of, like, turning in... Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it now. That extra 1,000 gold will kind of help, too. The main reason I hesitate is, as I said, this will take most of our money. Pigs, I believe, cost 16,000 gold, so that's... Oh, no, not this cutscene. Ah. Yeah, this is one of the sadder ones. As you can tell, Shane's not necessarily doing so well here. I mean, I'll do what I can. Unintentional pun as I... Oh, jeez, that's Sprite. Unintentional pun, though, as I use the watering can. Well, I don't think scolding him is going to really help with that, but alright. No, now Jazz is in here. Oh, dude, no, and Jazz heard that. Oh, man, no. Ah, man. Sorry, I was laughing not at the scene, but I was just thinking about when I watched Nintendo Capri Sun play this playthrough, he was like mostly silent through that scene, and then when he got out of it, he was like, well, that was dark. Which, I don't know. Okay, yeah, as you can see, pigs are 16,000 gold, but they are trained to find truffles. So we're definitely going to want to get a pig, and let's just randomize another name for him here. Micardo, I like that. Okay, and there we go. So that'll be well worth it. Like, 16,000 might be like, really? That's a lot. But, and it is, don't get me wrong, but it will be very much worth it once that pig starts getting truffles. I thought for a second if I wanted to like grab my pan real quick and get that, but nope. I think I'd rather just head off to the mines. Is that what we're doing today? Yeah, spirits are in good humor. Nope, I'll worry about that when I get home. Okay, spirits are in good humor, like I said, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way for today. Don't have any lucky eels, which kind of sucks, but hopefully we'll get some more. I might not even, since it's a good humor day, I might hold off on actually eating. No, I'll still eat them if I get them. I was going to say I'll hold off on eating them and eat them on a neutral day, but you really want to eat the lucky eels on a good luck day to get as much luck as you possibly can. Ooh, a lot of worms out here. Let me... Nice. You know what? I kind of want to try to... Oh, do I have this yet? Okay, I do. I kind of want to try to find a cactus fruit or two. Just to have, like, an emergency, like, big heal. And, of course, when I actually need them, I don't see any around. I got a lot of books, though. Maybe Sandy's selling some. I actually would buy a couple here. Oh, I don't have anything to give her. Maybe she likes blackberries. Oh, wow, I've actually... Well, that's a first. I've never quite done that before. Gifted Sandy twice in a week. And, yeah, of course, there's no cactus fruits around, so we'll just have to go in with blackberries. I really should have brought some, like, purple mushrooms or something. That would have been the smart thing to do, but... Oh, well, I guess we'll just have to try not to die. We do have, and you know what? I'm gonna... throw these staircases up here. Well, one of them anyway. I'll put one there just in case I really, really need it. And let's get to it. Oh, quick few floors there. Nice quick win. Ooh, there's a spicy eel. Alright, let's do it. Let's see if we can find some, like, holes. It took way more damage than I meant to. Yeah, some holes would be really nice to find, because that's really how you're going to make a lot of quick progress, like, in the Skull Cave here. I mean, staircases are nice, but... Especially that one we found in the last video that took us down 15 floors. If I can get even, like, one like that, we could be looking at another 50 floor a day here. I really do need to start getting as much iridium as possible. I'm also going to start, or... I'm going to... Jeez, that's a weird way to say it. What I was going to say is I'm going to start stopping to fight mummies there, because I'm going to need a lot of solar essences for the iridium bands I want to craft. And I do really want to start crafting those. It's probably going to be my next big goal as far as mining goes, is getting iridium and solar essences for those. Because, yeah, it's 50 solar essences per iridium band, and I have all of, like, what? Hang on. I think I have 44 last time I looked in the chest. Wow, still no ladder? It must already be spawned somewhere. Ooh, there's a hole. Nice. Ask and ye shall receive. Ooh, ask and ye shall receive. That was 13 floors. That's also weird. I'm sure you saw that. You noticed just now the mummy actually got up and started following me even after I knocked him down. That was happening in the last video too. I don't know what's going on with that, because like the bomb still took him out, so he must have still been considered in collapse mode. But I kind of wanted to see, you know, if he would have damaged me while doing that. But at the same time, I didn't want to take the risk. So. Also, a little deja vu. This is the exact same floor we were just on. Ooh, and there's another hole. Awesome. Ooh, yeah, the good mining song. Alright. I was debating just now if I wanted to get up and turn the fan off, because it's actually a little chilly in here. And for me to say it's chilly, I mean... Because the rest of the house is probably, what, like 73, 72 degrees, but my room, I've been keeping my windows open more often since it's gotten a little bit colder. I mean, I say colder, it's not really cold. It's like 63 out today, but the wind's been blowing a lot, so I'm getting all that nice cold air in here. Am I, ooh, iridium ore? Nope. There we go. Yeah, I've been leaving my window open because, like, in the night, it's been getting down to, like, the lower 50s. I think it was even the upper 40s last night. Because I like having my room super cold. My room's, I think, like, 5 or 6 degrees colder than the rest of the house, just because I've been keeping my windows open. But, I love a chilly room. Excuse me. I would much rather be, like, a little too cold than, like, I'd even be way too cold rather than a little too warm, honestly. Aw, no iridium ore from it. Yeah, I love the cold, and I will never, ever get sick of it. As I've said multiple times, though. In multiple playthroughs, I think. But yeah, we're getting into that fall weather, which I've been waiting for quite a while now. I mean, again, I guess September is, like, still when it's, like, cooling down, but, like, yeah, finally we're out of, like, it being in the 80s every day on a good day. Like this summer, ever since I moved to Virginia, I like it here, don't get me wrong, but the weather... Oops. Okay, whew, that was close. I accidentally clicked out of the window. That time it was actually me clicking out of the window. Just had to bring Audacity back up there. And knock on wood, I haven't had any, like, random freezing or drifting so far since I reset. But, yeah, I'm gonna fill my health up to full here. Yeah, I don't know. I like Virginia, don't get me wrong, but the summers are, like, where the heat is, like, way more humid than it was in... Not way more humid, but noticeably more humid than it was in Nebraska. Oops, I was already at full there. Oh, well. Also, again, you see, like, how important it was to get those blackberries. We're almost halfway through winter, and I still... I just... went under 100 of them this episode. Like that free fruit, man. I'm telling you. Even in like this next spring, like even though I'm gonna be pretty good on money, I'm still gonna gather those salmon berries again. That's probably a day I'm just gonna leave because, like I said in like the beginning of winter, you know, I'm gonna start doing like 3 to 4 days per video and just leaving more stuff out. That's definitely like an entire day I'll probably end up leaving out is the day that I go to gather those salmon berries. And I actually am going to stop to kill this Julius Caesar ghost here because I want his solar essences. Hopefully he drops some. Nope, he didn't. Maybe those ones don't drop solar essences. But, let's see. It's almost 6 p.m. and it's floor 39. Okay, we're doing really well so far today. So far, I say. And I keep having this sense of like, oh, the further down we go, the worse things are going to get as far as enemies go. But honestly, they really don't. And that is one thing. Like, if I had to pick one, well, I mean, there's a couple maybe, but ooh, another hole. One thing I kind of would maybe complain about this game, not even that much. It's really not that big of a deal, but like when I first played this game and I started going in the mines, I kind of thought there would be bosses at some point. And I think I've avoided talking about this in past episodes because I didn't really want to spoil this, but I mean, we're in the late game at this point. I'll just go ahead and tell you that, yeah, unfortunately, there aren't any bosses down in any... in any part of the mines, or in the Skull Cave in this game. Which kind of stinks, you know? Ooh, there's another secret note. Yeah, it kind of stinks. Again, maybe that was just an expectation I built up in my head the first time I played, and, like, that's why I felt so let down, was because the game didn't live up to the expectations I set up for it in my head, but, yeah, I don't know, I would have thought, or at least I did think that, oh, surely there's going to be bosses at some point down in these mines, but no, there's really not. I guess Minecraft doesn't, well, Minecraft has the Ender Dragon. I was going to say Minecraft doesn't have bosses, but, I guess it's only got the one that I think about it. I've actually never fought the Ender Dragon myself. I've never made it to the end. Usually when I play by myself in a survival world, I just like, I get to a point where I can find diamonds pretty consistently, and like, I've never really even explored the nether that much. I think I've found all of one nether fortress in my life in a couple of different survival solo playthroughs. Let's see, is this an actual... Oh, it is actual iridium. Good, good, good. Oops. Got my hopes up after that last one was actually iridium. And that guy dropped a crab cake, though, which, I was gonna say I might actually eat, except, nope, I got a spicy eel. How much longer do I have on this one? Oh, it's out. What? What serendipitous timing? Okay, let's go ahead and eat this. Well, okay, it's 8:10 p.m. I'll go ahead and eat it. I was thinking about saving it, depending on what time it was, but it's still early enough that I'll just go ahead and eat it. I'd say about 10 p.m. would probably be my cutoff point, personally. I see another hole here, but I also saw some iridium over there. Let me just grab this real quick, and then I'll head down the hole. Yeah, this is about the point, like about floor 50, where I'll actually stop and look at the floor a little bit before just going down. We've got a bunch of mummies here. I didn't get that last one. I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I'd rather not. I mean, I'm starting to run a little bit low on bombs, so I'd rather not use one on just one mummy. Ooh, wow, that guy did a lot more damage than I thought he did. I'm glad I looked over at my health. That's another bad habit, and honestly, at least one of my deaths, I think 2 of them, though, were mostly because I just wasn't looking at my health bar at all. And that was almost one of those moments, too. If I hadn't glanced at my health bar, and if I tried to fight this slime, and he got like a slow status on me, that would have just been death right there. So, very, very good habit to get into in the Skull Cave. It's just, and it sounds like kind of like a duh thing, right? Like, of course you'd want to look at your health bar, but you underestimate how easy it is to just not do that. Or at least I do, anyway. That could just be a me thing. I saw an iridium ore down there. Shoot. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Ooh, a bat. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Ooh, that one dropped a life elixir. I don't think we've seen one of those yet. Life elixirs will fully restore your HP and energy. So late in the game, I like to get a lot of those. Particularly also because they don't affect, like, whatever status you have, like lucky or extra defense or whatever. And I'm trying to remember what it takes to craft one of those. I want to say it's like mushrooms, maybe? Which is why the mushroom cave can be good for late in the game. But why I generally still prefer the fruit bats cave for the early game as well. Or rather, the early game instead. I think it's more helpful to have the mushroom cave, or the fruit bats cave in the early game than it is to have the mushroom cave in the late game. Okay, so I know this guy's an enemy because ores don't spawn on the train tracks there. Another crab cake. Yeah, and like I said, in these later floors, I want to try to look in the whole floor just to make sure I don't miss any iridium. Oh, jeez. Sometimes my instincts kind of take over, though. Okay, what is it, 11:20? I want to keep an eye on that time there. Sometimes my instincts take over a little bit, and I just keep mining anyway. Definitely with this diamond here. And I'm going to keep going until I think about 1 a.m., and then I'll call it a day there. Gee, oh my god, I've never seen so many bugs on one floor. That's ridiculous. Do you see this? I've literally never seen this many on one floor before. That's kind of crazy. Spiral floor. I mean, I do have the staircase. But also it's 12:30 and I'm not going to bother fighting that slime. Because that'll take up like 10 minutes by itself, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Let's see how many... Okay, 28 iridium's pretty good. How many solar essences did we come out with? 7? Okay, cool. So we actually should be able... Yeah, we are able to craft our first iridium band tomorrow, so that's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get back home now also so I can get those iridium ores in the furnace and let them... cook? What's the word? Smelt overnight. And... oh yeah, I got plenty of coal. Okay, good, because I was kind of running low on that, too. Put this staircase down here real quick. Those started up. Let me put everything away real quick here. I'll keep that on me. Okay, let's see what this secret note says real quick. Okay, this is more of just a way to find out what people love. You know, Sam talks about his dad here, too, but we haven't seen him just yet. Maybe we will pretty soon, though. Okay, throw this stuff in the cell chest real quick. I'm just going to go and throw that purple mushroom in there, too. Okay, I think we can make this real quick. I don't think we'll have time to throw stuff back in the preserve jars. Oh, come on. But we can at least try. Ooh. And we got the... oh, that was... I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty clutch. We actually managed to get the cat pet on top of getting stuff in the preserve jars. Okay, so we made about 10,000 gold. Well, actually, we made over 10,000 gold, factoring in what the wizard gave us, so buying that pig didn't set us back too much. Okay, let's see what the spirits are like again. Very displeased. Okay, we're definitely not going out to the mines today, then. And... algae soup from Clint. Okay. I've actually never made that before. Also, I can't believe our iridium's not done yet, but... oh well. There we go, now it's done. Okay, so let me go ahead and take this, and then grab that and these, and with that we can craft, boom, our first iridium band. And I'm definitely going to go ahead and replace one of my glow rings, small one for sure, with that. Because, yeah, like I mentioned, the iridium band there is going to have the effects of a glow ring, as well as a magnet ring and give us 10% more attack power. So that's going to be really, really nice. You see, though, we only have one solar essence left after that, though. So we're definitely going to have to farm for some more of those. I might actually do that today, because I've still given most people 2 gifts this week. So, oh, that's right, I can't sell glow rays in the chests. Yeah, I think I might actually stop by the other, like, the other mines today, and just go ahead and farm some solar essences. But I'll have to look up real quick what drops the most solar essences, or what drops them most frequently. Okay, so I looked up just now. I was like, what's the best way to farm solar essences? And I totally forgot until I read it online that you can just buy them from Krobus. They're only 80 gold a pop, and I need 49 of them. So that would only cost me like about 4,000 gold, which is definitely not bad at all. Oh, I just realized I didn't have to go up all this way. I could have taken the minecart. I do still want to go to the mines, though, because I'm a little low on coal. So I think I'm just going to go farm for that today. Oh, and I want to... Oh, you know what, though? I wanted to come over here to... Oh, it's not open yet. I was going to sell my glow ring there. I'm just going to throw it out. It's only going to sell for like 50 gold anyway, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of farming for coal, though, I think, with my day. Oh, we get to hear more of this beautiful music, too. Man, I always forget how good this music is. But you know what? We need the iron, too, so I'm actually really glad I decided to do this. But I always forget just how good this music is until I come down here. You know, I haven't really been talking, but part of me just wants to go ahead and leave that whole song in just so you can hear it too. Oh, this is the best part. You know what? I am going to leave it in. I hope future me, I'm going to talk a little bit just so that future me sees the waveforms and knows to leave this part in. And will hopefully future me will listen instead of just glancing at the waveforms for a second, as is wont of me. Oh, nice. There's a ton of them here. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that is a little bit of a bad habit I get into when editing sometimes, that like I don't really pay attention as I'm editing. I just look at waveforms, and that's kind of how I use waveforms as a way of signaling to myself. Like, if I want to do something off screen, I'll just like stop talking altogether. And then that way, you know, when I go back to edit the video, I can just look at the waveforms and be like, oh, okay, so I didn't talk here at all, so I can just cut all this out until the point when I do start talking again. And that really hasn't come back to bite me too hard just yet, but I don't know. If I was actually doing as good a job as I should be doing, I would, nice, get more secret notes. Also number 18. Wow, there must be a lot more than I thought. I thought it was like 12 or 15, but that just said number 18 right there. But yeah, if I was doing as good of a job as I really should be doing, I would watch the whole video. I struggle to get that word out. But at the same time, like, honestly, I love making these videos, and I do like all the aspects of it. So when I say least favorite, it's not like, oh, I hate this part. It's just the part I like the least out of all of them. But, yeah, admittedly, editing is probably my least favorite part of the whole process. It can get a little bit tedious sometimes, but it's not that big of a deal. It's really only a pain when, and this has happened to me a couple of times, when I'll get to a point where I don't have anything edited, like, to upload that day, so I'll just edit one video real quick, and then upload it right afterward, and then just, like, not edit any more videos. Yeah, and that'll happen. I'll do that for, like, 3 or 4 days before I'm like, okay, I'm really sick of this. I'm just gonna edit out, go ahead and get out a bunch of videos, or get a bunch of videos edited today. Lately, though, I've been doing pretty well about, like, basically I'll edit 7 videos in one day. I'll just pick a day out of the week. Oh, God. Ooh, I see a black slime with a little star above his head, though. I'm curious to see what he's got. Oh, magnet ring. That's not anything great. Ooh, there's another one, though. I'm always, yeah, even, like, this late in the game, I'm always curious to see what these guys will drop. Ooh, that guy dropped a sword, an iron edge. See, this would have been better to have, like, way earlier in the game. But I don't want it. I don't want this either. In fact, I don't know why I'm bothering to fight this floor. I could just leave and then go down to floor 50, which I think is what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, like I was saying, though, I've been doing much better lately about, like, I'll pick a day out of the week and just rock out a bunch of videos, like, edit a bunch of them, and then I'll have videos for a week to just upload. Also, I've been trying to upload every day, but it seems like there's always at least one day out of the week where, like, I don't know, I'm just, like, I wake up right before I have to go to work, so I can't do it before work, and then when I get home from work, I just want to chill, so I don't even, like, really think about it, but I guess it's not awful if and it seems to almost always be, like, you might have noticed, like, oh, Saturdays and Sundays, like, Lex doesn't necessarily upload a video on one of those days every week, so that must be their day off, and it's like, well, I don't actually have it planned that way, it just happens to fall on Saturdays and Sundays for me, so. Yeah, weekends, honestly, at this point in my life, aren't really anything special, as sad as that sounds, like, I know most people like, oh, the weekend, I can party, or I can like, go do this event, or whatever. And definitely my life did used to be more that way, where it was like, also, that slime, was it me, or was that slime going really fast there for a moment? It's probably just me. You know, and I would play card games more, or like, when I had this coworker, Jordan, who used to have house parties all the time. And, like, so at that point in my life, when I was doing one or both of those, you know, I'd be like, oh, the weekend, hell yeah. And I'd, like, you know, try to keep my weekends free and all that. But, like, as sad as this sounds, like, I don't know, I'm in Virginia now. I don't really know a whole lot of people here. And this is kind of the way I do prefer it at the time. But, like, I honestly don't have that much in the way of a social life right now. And it's, I don't know. That sounds really sad to say out loud, but like I said, it's not really something that bothers me in particular. I am starting to make more friends through like work and stuff, so that's nice. But yeah, but like I don't do anything different on weekends than I would normally do, so it's like, yeah, Saturday and Sunday are just kind of like another day to me, I guess. It's funny, one of my managers actually had me come in for an overnight shift, actually tomorrow night, which, I don't know, I'm kind of looking forward to, but also kind of not. Like, I'm looking forward to being able to get some work done without having to worry about customers all the time, but at the same time, I'm hoping it's not going to throw off my sleep schedule too much. Also, it does kind of suck that I work until 2:30 in the morning, and then I have to come back at 10 in the morning, but it's whatever. But yeah, he was asking me like, hey, I know this is a Friday night, do you want to do this overnight shift? And I was just like, dude, yeah, totally. Like, I don't care that it's a Friday night. I didn't say this to him, and I'm like, I don't have anything going on. Oh, am I actually full on inventory? Oh, I am. Let's throw out this torch, and then we go ahead and read all these secret notes to get them out of my inventory. Jeez, I have 6 of them. Holy cow. Hey, let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. We'll have to... I'm going to try to remember to do this at the end of winter. Yeah, definitely keep this note in mind. And future self, when you're watching this, because you'll probably be closer to the end of winter, please try to keep this note in mind for then. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one, too. So this is the desert, in case you can't tell. There's that little bench down there, and it looks like there's something in this spot right here. Oh, yeah, there's a list of Abigail's loves right there. Alex's loves. This is another reason that, like, I don't really go out of my way to gift Alex, is because the stuff on his love list is not that easy to come across. Like, complete breakfast and salmon dinners, like, that's pretty specific. Oh, that's really ominous, but yeah, that's another thing we'll have to try to do, is get down to floor 100. And the secret in the... Oh, yeah, I can start this. Okay, I'm really glad I read all these notes, because that's a ton of stuff now that I can do. Also, I'm looking at my tools down here. Did I leave something at Clint's? I feel like I'm missing something. I got my axe and my hoe. And my sword and the... I'll have to check with Clint at the start of the next video. Because I feel like I'm missing... I mean, obviously I know my watering can isn't there, but I haven't carried that thing on me in forever. Huh. That might just be my imagination, I don't know. Oh, also, duh, I'm supposed to be looking for those things, the coal sprites. I heard them on that last floor, but my instincts totally took over and I just went ahead and went down as quickly as I could. Oh, nice. Also, we got a monster slaying goal. So we'll have to stop by... You know, I think as soon as I get down to floor 60, which will be pretty soon here, I'm just going to go ahead and go on over to Gil's place and get my reward there. I couldn't tell, though, because I killed a slime, a ghost, and a coal sprite all at the same time there. It's probably my coal sprite goal. It can't be the slime one. That was... I mean, you need to kill 1,000 slimes for that. I wouldn't mind that slime ring, though. In case I haven't mentioned that, that's the reward for killing 1,000 slimes, is a slime ring, which will actually make you outright immune to all damage from slimes. Which is really, really helpful. I mean, at that point, in the Skull Cave, dragons, or serpents, whatever you want to call them, they're like literally the only thing you have to worry about. Oh shoot, you know what? They close at 10 though, so they're closed now. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this ghost and get out of here. Let's see, we got a few solar essences, decent little bit of coal, a lot of iron too. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with this trip. Oh yeah, I took my horse to the cave for some reason. For a second there I was like, where is he? Or she, rather. Oh well. Okay. God, I got a lot of stuff to do here. Let's just, yeah, I'm gonna put everything away and take care of all this real quick. Oh, whoops. Okay, looks like that'll about do it for today. Got everything taken care of there. So let's pet the kitty and take a look at our profits. Oh, okay, cool. Finally that happened. So see that little message, Penelope loves you. As disappointing as this may be, that's pretty much what you get for petting the cat and taking care of her consistently. And all right, so now we get to choose a profession here. Metal bar is worth 50% more. Chance to find coal doubled. Well, let's see. Honestly, I'm trying to think here. I'm really tempted to pick Prospector because you'll always need more coal to make more metal bars. That said, though, at the end of the game, you'll start getting a lot of ore, particularly gold. like way more than you'll ever need, and then you can just sell it. And it is nice to have that be worth more. Plus, if we are ever out of coal, we can just do like we did today and just farm for it. So I'm gonna pick blacksmith. Yeah, alright, so we made our decent little bit of money there, and yeah, that's going to do it for this video. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Stardew Valley. This is XLex, signing out. Have a good day.